What's up, fam? It's your boy Farlan, aka Twin. Do you ever feel lost? Like you don't know what you're supposed to be doing with your life, career-wise? I've been there. I'm an electrician. I've been in the trade for over 20 years, and I'm here to tell you there's another way. I know graduation coming up. If you've been to jail or whatever, you might got a baby on the way and you got to figure out what you need to be doing with your life. Man, look into doing a trade. Man, listen, trades can change your life. And I know you might be feeling like, man, you look at, I know you probably looking at everybody else and looking at everybody moving and you still stuck in the same spot because you don't like going, you don't want to go to college or you don't want to do the military. Look into trades, like especially our young men. I know more than likely all your friends or the people you see at your high school, they probably going to college and putting in applications here. Some of them probably got scholarships. Some of them probably in sports and got big scholarships to schools and whatever. And you kind of sitting back like, what should you be doing? But I'm here to tell you, man, look into a trade school. Like, think about it. Everybody need an electrician, everybody need a plumber, and everybody need AC. I don't care if it's for residential or for commercial, like a business or whatever. You're gonna need all those trades. And I think of picking up a trade is like recession proof, especially with everything that's going on in the government right now. You kind of got to think of something that's going to last you for a long time and something that's going to make you money. Why not think of a trade? You know, think about it. People going to college and some people can't even afford college right now. But a lot of people might be going to college because they feel like that's the thing to do. And some people that I know went to college and got out of college and still don't have a job, but they got a big bill that they got to pay back because they got a loan or something. Now, I ain't here to try and knock college. Now, if college your thing, do your thing. Go to college, you know, especially if you know what you want to do. Go to college, man. Knowledge is power. But if you don't know what you want to do and you don't want to go to college, you don't want to go to military, or you don't want to do trucking, or you don't want to do this, or you don't want to do that, and you don't want to be sitting on your behind all day playing the video games and letting time waste, look into going into a trade. And trust me, you can make a lot of money doing the trade. I started my trade in high school actually by accident, and I look at it as a blessing. Me and my homeboy, we didn't want to go to class or whatever. We didn't really feel like, doing the work. So we seen an opportunity where we can go into a library and sit and hear these people talk about like dual enrollment and all that. So when we went in there, we actually filled out the paperwork and we took the test, and come to find out we got accepted to doing the dual enrollment. Even though we didn't know what dual enrollment was at the time, when we found out exactly what it was, we had the opportunity to do either plumbing, HVAC, which is AC, and electrician. So we was like, you know what, let's do electrician. It was actually me and two of my friends, and we decided to all just do electrician. So my junior year came and we started doing the dual enrollment process. And if you don't know what dual enrollment is, that's when you go to high school for a couple of days, and you go to trade school for a couple of days. So it's kind of give you a break from going to school every day, where you can see another environment and you can actually learn your trade. And the first year of going to trade school, you actually doing the book work. You actually learning about your trade. It's not really hands-on, but you're doing pretty much the book work and all that, and kind of getting the knowledge of your trade. Then for the summer of my junior year going into my senior year, we was able to actually work in the trade. Instead of going to summer school, you actually making money during the summer. I was making more money than anybody I went to school with, because some people was working at Disney, or some people working at other theme parks, or some people was working at stores. And I'm working as an electrician, 16 years old, making at that time, it was $850, which now is much more. But trust me, $850, I was making more money than anybody I knew. So I was already feeling good right there. But also, it is hard work. You definitely gonna have to work. You know what I'm saying? But you starting off something that's gonna set you up for life. So then when I started my senior year, I was going to high school one day, then I was actually, instead of going to trade school, I was going to work at my job. So I was working and going to school at the same time. So again, I was still making some money. So school closed, I was set. You talking about eating and everything. I was eating good at lunch, you know what I'm saying? So I was doing pretty good. Not only was I getting paid, but I was getting credits to help me graduate. Before I even got into dual enrollment, graduating was kind of looking a little sketchy until I got in dual enrollment. So that's why I say I felt like it was a blessing, because me at that time, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Every time somebody came and asked me, hey, what you gonna do after high school and after you graduate? I kept telling them, yeah, I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna look into, doing engineering or something, knowing I really ain't wanna do that, but I still did it. I actually still went to college after I graduated, even though I still had my trade under my belt. So then when I graduated, I went to college one day, and part-time I was working, doing my electric. Then actually it came to a point where my son's mother got pregnant with him, and then I really had to figure out what I was gonna do, because now I got a baby on the way. So then I just went full speed ahead in being an electrician. And that's something that I'm glad I did, because if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't be here where I'm at today. Like, the benefits of learning a trade, you learning something that's gonna take you far. Like, you learning stuff that people gonna need forever. Like, I don't care if it's a recession or whatever. These trades are recession proof. A plumber, an electrician, HVAC, AC, like, those are things that people need. So guess what? Who they gonna call? You. They got to call you. And you can make serious money. I'm talking about 6 figures and up. Big money. This ain't like no little money. Like, you can actually make money doing the trade. You can either start with a company, grow in that company, or you can start your own business and make money there. Or you can do both. You can work for a company and do your side hustle on the side. It's so many ways to make money with doing a trade, because people are looking for professionals. People want to hire people that know what they're doing. And the fact that you going to school, learning the trade, and figuring out how to be successful in something that's going to take you far, people going to respect that, and people going to want to hire you every chance. But you also got to make sure you're doing a good job. You got to also make sure that you're taking it serious. Having a trade is job security, because even if you leave one job, you're going to find another job, because people are going to want people, like I say, to know what they're doing. And if you find a trade that you enjoy, you're going to enjoy going to work. I actually enjoy going to work knowing I'm about to do something or learn something new, or I'm about to figure something out, or I'm going to complete a job, or I'm going to help a customer out with getting their lights back on or fixing their electrical problem. Then once you fix it, that's going to lead you to more work, because guess what? You did a good job. They're going to refer you to the next person. I get motivated and excited to know that I'm helping somebody out. I can do something special for somebody. So if you're in high school and you feeling lost, look into doing a trade. Yeah, it's hard work in the beginning, but it's going to pay off. And you got to remember, nothing is easy in life. You're going to have to work at anything you do, whether it's college, whether it's the military, whether it's at your job, whether it's you want to stay home and play the video game, or if you just want to be an entrepreneur, you're going to have to work at anything you want to do. But when you work at this, doing the trade, this is something that's going to set you up for life. And if you've been to jail before, if you got a record, it's a lot of places that's hiring, especially if you a felon or if you got a record period. People are trying to hire you, especially if you're trying to turn your life around. I know a lot of people that got records, like serious records, felons, and they got out, changed their life around, and they got a job, and they actually moving up in their trade that they learned. They making serious money, even starting their own businesses and hiring other people. So if you got a record, get into doing the trade. It is going to change your life. Don't think that trades is just for men. It's a lot of women that's doing their thing right now in trade. It's a lot of companies that like hiring men and women. And you're going to go up, especially if you're a woman. A lot of respect goes for women that's doing our trade. I know trucking is a big business right now, and you can make good money. But if you don't like driving like I don't, then you might want to look into getting a trade. With all of this that I said, I just encourage you, do your research. Check out local trade schools, look into apprenticeship programs, and talk to people that's in the trades, like me. And don't let anybody tell you that this is the wrong path. It's a real path to success. And like I say, you can make a lot of money. But you got this. Take control of your future, man, and watch you grow and make a lot of money and make a lot of connections. But comment below what's your thoughts and your questions. Let's start this conversation. Like and subscribe for more real talk about your future. And remember, trades are viable and valuable career options for you. Good luck.